Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Kingdom Come Deliverance, Blind. Now last time, after many trials and tribulations, I found the ginger, and now I'm supposed to go back to Neuhof to report to Captain Bernard, as well as ask around whether he can go back, because he's afraid the others are not going to accept him after he tries to go back. So I think I'll do just that. I'll use the road to ride back, because it should be perfectly manageable. Because this should go back to the main road. Yeah, and I think this goes back to the charcoal maker's camp. Oh, there's a person on the road. Is this the wayfarer who doesn't have any voice lines? Yeah, unfortunately it is.
Yeah.
But this did go exactly where it should, which is back to the charcoal maker's village. And now I can follow this road to go back to Neuhof. So it should be relatively, painless.
What have we here?
Are those Cumans? Yeah, they are. Those are Cumans fighting. Oh, it's actually Cumans fighting bandits, which is bad for me because they are all going to fight me. They are all hostile towards me, so I think I'm just going to run. Like, there's no way I'm actually going to defeat them. Like, come on, it's not going to happen. Okay, I think I'm actually dead. Which is a bit annoying because yeah, it's a bit annoying because I have to ride. Yep. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Neuhof right there on the right.
Yeah.
Is this the same wayfarer I keep meeting? I don't think so, because he doesn't have a hat. I guess that's a different wayfarer, but I'm a bit disappointed by the fact that there's never any interaction with them. In itself, it's pretty exciting to meet someone on the road. Okay, that's a bajillion of flowers. I am going to... Oh.
I feel quite hungry.
Okay, so they are not of the pickable variety. Yeah, but in itself, it's pretty exciting to meet someone on the road, like randomly. But I would like for it to be like a, more of an event. To actually have some interaction with that person.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to go around and ask about whether it would be okay if Ginger returned to this place. Apparently, they are not particularly interested in the conversation. Maybe in the main building over here. It's pretty late as well, so I think I'll be going to bed right after reporting to Captain Bernard. Although I might be going back to Rattay, depending on whether my next quest seems time critical.
Good evening.
Oh, I can buy a horse. How much for a different horse?
I'd like to buy a horse.
I'm glad to hear it. We're badly in need of selling some. Have you looked them over?
No.
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the stables, so you know what you're buying. Good luck then.
Okay, so that's where the compare button comes in, I guess. What do you sell? I guess horse supplies?
Goodbye.
Yeah, ornamental cape for a horse. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, those are pretty expensive. I'm not about to spend money on pimping out my horse yet, because I'm still pretty poor. Would you buy this? It's no longer marked as stolen, so I guess enough time has passed that they don't recognize it as me having poached this. Oh no, that's because it's a different one. But still, I might sell it. Okay, you do have quite a lot of gold actually, so you know what? Let's do this and see what's on my horse exactly. Okay, but this doesn't count as stolen either anymore, in opposition to this, interestingly enough. So I guess if she is buying, I might try to sell that to her. Although I still am not sure whether prices are adjusted as per what kind of a merchant you're trying to sell to, but I would think so. Obviously a butcher would probably pay more for meat than someone who deals with horses would have, so maybe I won't do it. I'll wait until I return back to Rattay.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I'll try to convince her. Like, his story was, I guess, convincing-ish enough. He did give me specific details on how to find the limping guy in Užice. Although that might be false, to be honest, now that I think about it. But, you know, if it isn't, then I think that's proof enough that he's not working with them. Let's see what I can do about it.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. Take care.
Oh great, I have to go. I guess that makes absolute sense, you know, that I have to return there and tell him. But it's a little bit inconvenient for me, really. I was planning on going back to Rattay.
God be with you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Užice.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Užice. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Okay, so I have to go back to Sir Radzig. Anyway,
Good luck to you.
so I think what I am going to do is how do the horses compare to my current horse? Yeah, they are kind of better, but probably, you know, expensive enough that buying them for now is probably unwise. I'm still rather poor, but what I am going to do is I am going to go back to Ginger to tell him that he can come back here, and then I am going to come back to Rattay. I can sleep in the cottage until the morning, because obviously when I arrive it's probably going to be already night, which is rather which is a rather difficult time to travel in. It's a little bit inconvenient for me to go like that, but I'm afraid, you know, if I wait too long, something might happen to him or something, and the quest is going to be failed. Although, to be honest, if given a choice between keeping a random peasant waiting and keeping Sir Radzig waiting, you'd think I should probably go with the former. I'm going to eat out of this, and then we'll be on my way. But oh well, I'm riding in the direction of Ginger anyway, so might as well.
I can't leave the domain without Sir Radzig's permission.
Wait, so where am I? Did I again go right here? Yeah, I guess so. This is the camp. So I'm supposed to take like the right path on the fork, and then the second one on the right, as far as turns are concerned. I've made that mistake once already in the past. Okay, so that's the first turn. I must say, my dog is an absolute champ to keep running after a horse like that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I guess that's the fight between the bandits and the Cumans. So I am not going to intervene because I am going to get my ass handed to me, to be honest. And you know, I would much rather not repeat all of what just happened. So how to best circumvent? I guess I'll just run through them. Although that's a bit risky too. I can hardly even see anything anymore. That isn't much better, really. Great. I unhorsed myself by running into a branch. Hopefully I can make it away from them, because as I said, if I would die now, that would be actually pretty annoying. Because I would have to make the round trip back twice. Okay, this is the bridge by the coal makers. So I must go up here. Okay, this is the coal makers village, and the road to Ujits was like right here. Although it's going to be a little difficult to find the hut. I'm currently over here. It's going to be a little difficult to find the hut in the dark like that, because the path is really overgrown. So it's not going to be easily noticeable. I think I'm going to climb down from my horse and continue on foot, because it's easier with my head to the ground. Any other? Okay, there's an interesting site in the north, but yeah, this might have been a mistake, really. I should have been on the lookout for the actual path. So, to be honest, I can spend the whole night running through the forest like this. Does this look like a path? I guess it kind of does. Okay, great. That was an absolute fluke, to be honest, and a total accident, but...
You can return home. It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing, except if you're ever traveling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
Okay, I'll be going back this way anyway, to go back to Rattay. Okay, the problem is, I can't save by sleeping in this bed, but I will sleep in it nonetheless, just for, you know, okay, that's silly, just because I want to wait for the morning, specifically because of what you've just seen, which is the fact that it's pretty much impossible to accomplish anything substantial at night. Okay, different skins. There should be one more. Okay, I'll sleep until the morning. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to grab something to eat. Oh damn it, that is... that was spoiled. But luckily not too far out of the expiration date, so... I will ride by the place where the bandits were fighting the Comans, because maybe there's still some loot left from that encounter. Okay, that's silly, and yet entirely my fault, so I don't really mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, new perk available for horsemanship.
I feel quite hungry.
That's pretty cool, but I hope I am going in the right direction, to be honest, because I got a bit confused when I fell from my horse. I think I am going in the right... Yeah, because the charcoal makers are on the right here. So what perks do I have to choose from in horsemanship? A heavy duty pony. Your horse can carry more but is slower. Can't be combined with a racehorse perk. Your horse is faster but carries less weight. But does it apply to every one of my horses, or just the current one? If I switch it, do the bonuses still apply? Like, I would assume so, otherwise the perk would make little sense. I guess out of the two, I'll always go with more carry weight. Yeah, because I would like this if it was the horse just being faster, but it lessens the carrying capacity, which I can't have, so I'll take the heavy-duty pony for additional carrying capacity. Yeah, I would say the difference is kind of noticeable, but oh well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, no corpses anywhere from the battle.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I just can't resist.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is my horse's carrying capacity? 226. Okay, that's pretty respectable. It's like twice mine. It's almost filled anyway. But I will sell a lot of those things when I go back to... Oh, it's already spoiled, damn it. That spoils very quickly. I guess because it's raw, obviously.
Yeah.
I should have cooked it. I wonder if it's going to be worth anything by the time I get back to Rattay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that herbs don't spoil, but I guess they just dry out, which to be honest would probably have some impact on like their usefulness for potion making, because I would imagine a vital quality of the plants is like the actual like moisture content, you know, the juices of the plant. So, you know, actually they should spoil, but I'm glad that they don't. I would be pretty... Oh, is that the soldier? Oh, that's Sir Radzig. Wait, was he here the entire time? And I just ignored... I guess he must have been. I just ignored him to deal with some peasant. That's pretty rude of me.
You told me you'd teach me something useful.
Aye, and I keep my word.
How are you doing?
Good, good. No one's trying to cut my throat, and I've got a proper roof over my head again.
I'm glad it worked out for you.
Sometimes, when I go to the courtyard at night and there's a sudden movement or sound, it makes me jump, but it's just a memory.
Okay, he trained me in horsemanship, which is pretty cool, and now I can talk to Sir Radzig.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhof stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarreled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. The rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzhitz. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment of Neuhof to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is a time-critical thing, again, which is a bit annoying to me. I think I am going to visit Rattay anyway for trading, if not for training. Although, maybe I don't have to. Like, I feel bad because I'm worried that, once again, a quest is going to be screwed up because I wait too long.
Why choose Neuhof?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
Do I have news about the investigation? I don't think so.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Uzhitz. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's all I found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. God be with you.
Actually, did I learn his name specifically? I didn't think so. I know that I know that he limps and that he's from Uzhitz, but I don't remember learning his actual name. Okay, I don't know what to do. I would like to go back to Rattay to do some trading and some training. But I don't know whether I should. Like, this was kind of stressed to me as a time-critical event. So, I don't know. To be honest, my horse is over-encumbered, almost over-encumbered as well. So I think I will go back to Rattay. Like, screw it. If I fail the quest because of that, then I guess so be it. I wouldn't be very effective at the quest if both me and my horse were both over-encumbered. It really... Captain Bernard is going back to Rattay on foot, which is going to take him a while probably, but maybe that while is exactly how much time I need to do all of the trading and repairs. Although in a way, I'm glad that the main quest is taking me to Uzhitz, because that's supposedly where I can learn to read, and I would very much like to do so. So I hope the quest is not going to get failed beyond redemption if I tarry a little. Okay, I do want to train with Captain Bernard as well, but I think first I'm going to do the trading.
Yeah.
Oh, my horse can't carry anymore. Yeah, that's exactly what I was sort of worried about. So, you know, that's why I came back. To rectify that. Okay, that's a cobbler. How are my boots? Yeah, they are pretty damaged.
Good day to you.
What do you say? What would you buy?
Good luck to you.
Just boots? No, actually, any kind of armor, it seems. But I guess preferably boots. So, do I have any boots on my horse? Not quite.
Good luck to you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, so?
Satisfied?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. This is a waste of time.
Okay. He didn't like that.
Take care now.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Satisfied?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Okay. I think he is the one of the people I'm supposed to fight in the fist fighting quest. But I'll save that for when I'm no longer ridiculously over encumbered. Which hopefully should be soon enough.
could beg good neighbors, but I'm reduced.
God be with you. Do you need anything? Goodbye.
Yeah, it's still for spoiled meat. That's actually still worth quite a bit. So sure.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Since it's you,
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Why can't I haggle in smaller increments? Is it because the overall amount is so large? I guess 130 it is.
well, that's a decent price.
That's still a very decent gain on what is essentially rotten food. I'm not even sure why do they buy it.
God be with you. Good luck to you.
Is there anything particular I would like to buy from him? I guess maybe some recipes for when I do learn to read. Okay, they are very expensive. Okay, maybe this is the healing potion, right? That would be pretty useful. I guess I will buy this.
Let's have a word about the price.
Alright, so? Finally, a reasonable sum.
Still over encumbered, you say? I want to keep enough herbs in my inventory to keep the perk that I get from keeping fragrant herbs on my person. So last time I checked, it was enough to have like 10. Okay, I'll keep the mint because obviously it's pretty fragrant, I would say. Is it still active? It is. How about now? Okay, no longer, so I have to have 10 more of some flowery kind. How about this? Okay, that's enough.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
God be with you.
Farewell.
Would I want anything particular? Like how much for like a mail or something? 400. Or 600 for this. I don't think so. Like, sure, the difference in armor is staggering, but it's like most of my money. I think I'll wait for an opportunity to get it from you know, like a fallen enemy.
Let's have a word about the price.
All right, so
Is this enough?
we're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
What do you say to this?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
That's a sum I can live with.
Okay. Is there anything else on my horse that I should be selling? Well, not really, not for now.
with you.
Yeah, unfortunately I'll have to switch to this when my current sword breaks. I think I'm not going to repair this. I'll just wait for it to degrade, because it's still pretty durable. And I think I'll be switching that for something else, you know, soon-ish enough.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
What do you say to this?
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Okay. Oh, but this is a short sword. Damn it. Oh well, I don't have anything better for the time being anyway.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you sell? Just different types of armor, I guess. There's a swordsmith as well, but obviously I don't have that much money, so I doubt that's going to avail me much.
Baked goods fresh from the oven.
I'll take a look.
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Oh, you could repair this. Okay, then I am going to do it. Because who knows how long it will be until I find another longsword, and I would rather not change my weapon for one that not only has lower damage, but also lower reach. Yeah, I think I'll do it. What happened? Oh, I guess I didn't haggle. I didn't haggle. Because I clicked instead of... to be honest, I should have just bought this. Seemingly better. Well, better at slashing anyway. Worse at stabbing, but I'm not stabbing as often as I should, perhaps. Okay, I'm not going to buy anything. I can, however, at this point, sell the burger sword, I guess, because it's a short sword, so I would much rather not switch anyway.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Since it's you...
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. Aye, that would do it.
Okay, so where are the people I need to fight? Ringlet, Stephen. Okay, so one of them is supposed to be in this very square. Are they all beggars? I guess so. There's a guy in the stockades. Can I...
Water! Good Christians, don't leave me to die. Give me a drink.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Although, is that allowed? Am I going to get punished for that? But whatever crime he did commit, I think a bit of water is not, you know, not that great.
People have mercy on me. Love of God. Give me something to drink.
Not that great of a mercy, so... Oh, I don't have any water. Okay? So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. But... I would like an opportunity to save. So... I would like to also try and fight the guys, you know, in the unarmed fighting ring. But I have a nasty feeling they are going to kick the crap out of me, much as everyone does in this game. So I would prefer to save first. There's a chest that they always keep relocking right here, which I like to pick for practice. So there's nobody around. I'm never going to actually rob it. I'm just going to keep picking it. So I think I'm going to sleep a couple of hours before the gates. Just so that the game saves, because I would also like to end this episode, to be honest. So yeah, let's sleep and save. How long do I have to sleep for the game to save? I don't know. Because, you know, it's still relatively well, it's like the middle of the day. So, I'll sleep for 2 hours and see if it's enough for the game to save. It is, and I think near the church. I think I'm still in Rattay, right? Wait, am I? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the apothecary. I am still in Rattay. Does this guy have a quest for me? It might seem so. But regardless, I'm going to talk to them next time, because this episode has been long enough. So that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.